night, visions of sunsets fade down into the night sky. Your eyes.
Good time zones, everybody, and welcome. We have made it to Tuesday. Sadly, after yesterday, we've not made it entirely alive. Whoops. But we've at least updated the OSHA notebook, and I haven't actually been around the Later in the week, I will have to remember to go around all of the graveyards and update them with my death. Wow, that sounds so depressing. Greetings to Shadow and TGM and Raven and anybody else who may be out there lurking and wondering what. Just what? I mean, there is nothing better than what at this point, really, is there? I hope everybody is doing fantastic and having a good day. Here's hoping that everything continues to work on the streams today. After stream yesterday, I took apart... No, I didn't. I uninstalled the control software for the video switcher on the streaming machine and reinstalled it with the latest version. So it should now match the version that is installed everywhere else. I don't think that's going to have any... I doubt it's going to make any difference. But it's a computer. These things are guaranteed to have some sort of randomness involved in it. And these things are generally sent to confuse the living daylights out of us. It just bees like that. Welcome to Tuesday. Right, where am I? I am at the base of the Pit of Irony. The Pit of Irony? The Pit of the... forget it. Shall we just give up and move on? Well, the computer has RAM. Yes. Whoops. Due to not wanting to stop yesterday, I kinda did 1.5 more bays of water. But more importantly, I also might have turned around and random access mistakes. I feel called out by that. I feel very, very called out by that. Following yesterday, I don't know why, I just feel called out by that. Where was I? What am I doing? What am I suing? What am I... Repetitive task, offline building. Yes, exactly. We might have a few certificates available for relocation shortly. Here's hoping they don't die on the way down. Here's hoping I don't die on the way down. I just had to double check which track it was about to start playing. I feel I need to get rid of all of this. Because this is wrong. This is not the material. Scots.exe has stopped working. Please reboot. If you or anyone else has discovered that your Scotsman has ceased functioning correctly, please call an appropriate engineer. If you cannot find an appropriate engineer, one will be sent to provide assistance. Where am I going with this? I don't know. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've goofed. I think I've goofed. 1, 2, 3. It's got something must have been running, even if it's just the 12 squirrels in a trench coat. I'm sure they were running for. That was I'm not sure what they were running for. Right. So. He says, I have goofed, but it might actually not be the worst of things to have goofed up on. And we have an opening stretch from a Landstrad. Hey, Landstrad. And thank you for the stretch. And a Frauke. Greetings, Frauke. And a Hail Hydrate. Hail Squeaky Bottle. Right. Slightly distracted while cooking. Just as long as the distraction is is away from here and towards the cooking, it's all fine. Don't let yourself be distracted from the cooking, because clearly that's far more important. And yes, I did just admit that. Where was I? Oh yes, I've goofed. Go figure. In the original designs that I'm sort of looking at, these are actually 1 block taller. Which... Oopsie. However, I think I'm going to take that and ignore it. Because, yeah. The other thing is, I'm still trying to work out what to do with the zombie. I need a zombie somewhere, and it might have to... it's one of those sort of... where do I put a zombie? I mean, I could put a zombie here and have it bouncing up and down in a pit, so it would be a sort of zombie there location. Which might not be the worst of situations, but it does feel kind of sort of, how should we put this? Weird to have a zombie in the middle of the corridor. But if I don't put it in the middle of the corridor, I'm going to have to put it behind... behind here. So in this area. At which point I need to rethink the back wall. Which is not the worst of situations. I mean, it would simply be a matter of adding another couple of blocks depth to the room. Like about that much. Oh, hey, iron. I found iron in the Temple of Irony. Who'd have thunk it? Sidewall might be another option. Sidewall might be another option. At which point we could possibly have an access door here. And have... The only problem might be that I think I might need to reorientate the beds. Because otherwise the villagers will have a little bit of confusion. Go figure. It's not the worst of ideas. It would also allow us to start thinking about putting in little rooms all the way around the edge of the corridor. I mean, this isn't necessarily a pretties build on this scuff. Wait. I never said that. You can't hold that. Step down, monitoring. That's another option. That is There is just one problem. We're nowhere near a good supply of Gordons. And I would need 12 of them. Now, I could just put the camera count on the surface, keep an eye out for wandering pillagers, and just decide to pop up there should any appear. Which might be a sensible option. And actually, having said that, here, have a camera count. If you or anyone else you know happens to see a wandering band of pillagers, call out in stream. No, you don't have to take your ahem. Pardon? What? No comment, Tor. There are way too many questions raised by all of that statement. All of that statement. Yes. I was going to get some stone, because I appear to have run out of stone. Quite how I ran out of stone, I'm not sure. Please ignore the Tamagotchi. I mean, the worst thing is, Tor, I happen to own something far more disturbing than a Tamagotchi. I own a Pornogotchi. That's PAWN, as in, it will steal your Wi-Fi access point. And also sounds incredibly wrong. There is no way of pronouncing it that doesn't sound wrong. Before you... IARC, it ate handshakes. Yes, it did. It ate all the handshakes. It's basically a Raspberry Pi with a large amount of fun. Of all the statements, Raspberry Pi with a large amount of fun doesn't sound that wrong until you really think about it. I try not to think about it. Today on is Scotsman thinking. The answer is obviously no. Why would I do that? Right, let's have a look. Right, okay, we need to be building this at the correct height. Let's start by building this correctly. It does tend to be helpful if you actually are capable of building. Some of us are capable of building. Others are more capable of building. Some of us are not capable of even thinking straight. This goes to one beyond the end. Like so. Uncle! No, great. You know, I really should just move my my colour block palette thing out of the way, because it's kind of messing around with everything I try to do.
Have your attention, please.
Ladies and gentlemen. One more thing. Yes. Uncle! It's been a very long time since I've watched the Jackie Chan adventures. It's a very... It both sort of did and didn't age well simultaneously, if that makes sense. What was I over here for? Oh, yes. I need more cobblestone walls. And apparently it's getting... How did I miss that? Was my inventory full? Something tells me trying to capture Gordons is going to be interesting. I mean, I'm not going to move the camera and change my mind. It just feels like it's going to be an interesting problem. You can never find a pillager raid when you want one. You wait 6 months for a pillager raid and then 4 turn up at once.
Please do not leave cases or parcels unattended anywhere on the station. Any unattended items...
I mean, the alternative might be that we actually just go and look for a pillager outpost. But I can't remember where there are any in this area. Or if there are any in this area. I'm also trying to work out what the heck we're going to do with this central area. Because at the moment it kind of feels a little bit... how should we put this? Incomplete. I could... what I may end up doing is actually digging all of this further down a little bit and having some sort of ornate... I'm tempted to... I would almost call it as buttressing. So I might actually run something up from here to there and something down from here to there and some arches underneath this. And now that I've just said all of that, that actually feels like it might be nice. Could I boat them or cart them here from Castle Gordonstein? Castle Gordonstein is over 2,000 blocks away, Raven. It's possible through the nether. Mayhap? Possible? Possible? Might have to consider unloading them. Hey, True Purple. It's an interesting option. It would decrease my my fields of Gordon. Behold, my fields of Gordon, for they are bereft of bows. You know, things are going to be surreal when you have a field of Gordons. I see fields of Gordons wanting a hug. What shall we do? Give them a hug. Of course, you don't. You always give them a hug. Ooh, nearly didn't make that lump. Leap. Twiddly-dee, twiddly-dee, twiddly-doo. Twiddly-dee, 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 twiddly-dee. Right, where are my half slabs? Not in that chest. Not in that chest. I'll get the right one in a minute. Half slabs, half slabs, half slabs. Doo-da, doo-da, half slabs, half slabs, slabs, slabs. Doo-da, doo-da, doo. I have way more half slabs than I was expecting. Let's see. Right. How is everybody this evening? I'm not sure I actually asked. I thought it, and then I got round to it. I apparently slightly deficient in my train of thinking. I'm going to blame it on Squirrel. Just on the grounds that that's my train of thinking. Squirrel! You or anyone else thinks that Scotsman is actually a dozen squirrels in a trench coat, you're probably accurate. This is why I'm currently holding this thing in my inventory. Oh, I already had water bottles. And buckets in my... water bottles? That's not water bottles, Scott. Food has reached the stage of simmer till edible. I mean, it's progression. As opposed to ramen, which is simmer till inedible. You know, these things get in the way. Maybe I should get the maybe I should get that thing what makes them doohickeys invisible. Problem is, they only take it away from your hand. Different noodle. It's pasta tonight. Aha. I feel like pasta tonight. Like pasta tonight. No, that's the wrong one. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 goes west. Let's see, famous 5. No. Some of those, some of those. I will hold on to some stone. Wow. That's better. Oh, I forgot the black stone. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to lower this floor by a lot. Do I have 3 blackstone in here in the form of what I'm looking for? No, of course I don't. Why would I ever have? That's disturbing. That's more. Let's collate the blackstone into one chest so that I don't actually think I've run out of blackstone, go away, collect more, and then discover an entire chest of it later. And by chest, I of course mean thingamajig. Shulker, that's the word. Don't make me. I know what I'm trying to say. I'm just not very good at it. And for some reason my brain is going, I feel like pasta tonight, like pasta tonight. I knew there was a reason why I picked up 2 stacks of stone. Clearly I had a reason. I have a dream in which I made sense. Yeah, not happening, is it? The odds of me actually making sense, somewhere between slim and nil. You need to be stoned. Really? 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 Of course there's a hole in the floor of 1. if I need 24, I just need to take one out of this and mix that with that to do 24. Where's my lighting blocks? Let's get 3 of these. And somewhere in one of these chests is... Oh, hey! That's odd. That's exactly the right number of trapdoors. I'm shocked. I'm confused. I'm very happy to find that I don't have to make more trapdoors. I'm going to assume it's because I need 4, and I probably made 4 yesterday when I needed 1. It's the only thing I can think of that might possibly explain why this is intact. Intact? Correct number? One of the above. Something's right. Don't worry, it won't be repeated. Occasionally it does happen, Raven. Usually it's followed immediately 5 minutes later by something being so completely off it's hilarious. So, don't hold it against the world. And in this instance, it did do it immediately after and off by 1 error. So clearly the universe has a sense of humour. A sense of humour that is regularly used to take the living mick out of... Oh. You know, I've got all the water there, all the water there, all the water there, nothing here. 10 out of 10 for accuracy, minus 5 million for actually being anywhere on point. Also, I sneakily think I have not done most of this right. Yeah, that needs to... I just had one of those... Was I using my Silk Touch pickaxe there, or just something... Oh, hold on. No, meh. You. Don't care. You. You're right. You die right. I can't even walk over a gap without falling into it. Oh hey, it's my 1 stone that I needed. My one stone. Mind the gap between reality and anything that Scotsman's attempting to do. Mind the gap. You too can wonder what's going on. Let's see. What do I need to do? Oh, yes. So, now that we've commented on use of Gordonite, I am thinking, which is usually a bad start. Oh, fiddlesticks. Oh, this is not going to go well. Give me back my blocks. Right, put that one back there. Take this one out. Take those 2 out. Take those 3 out. Oh, I didn't have any left over. So, if I remember rightly, and this is usually not the valid train of thought, the heading of if I remember rightly, I remember seeing a video from Pixel Riffs for a spawner recently, and it had a zombie in a cauldron? Now I wonder if we can make that a pillager in a cauldron. So it was sort of here-ish. And the pillager, I mean, in this instance it was a zombie, was bouncing up and down. And there was a plant pot here. I may have trouble arranging this. Like, why did I put that in before actually putting the pillager in here? I may possibly be making things difficult for myself here. As if. Would I ever make things difficult for myself? First time for everything. Yes. Shame this isn't the first time. I'm also thinking I would like to replace those blocks, because I think they look ugly. I can do better than that. Let's see. What should we replace them with, though? I'm tempted to go with spruce stairs. Because I think that would look a little bit more... Yeah. Lovely. Excuse me, gentlemen. Can I have my stairs back, please? No. Interesting. Oh, I remember. This account is rigged for... No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. This instance is rigged for Hermitcraft. That's the word. Hermitcraft. Great. Oh, I'm channeling BWO. Possibly too much with the... Hold on. Why do I still have one trapdoor left? Did I forget to put a trapdoor on one of these lanterns? No. Yes. It's nice to know I didn't get at all distracted midway through and forget something. Never happens. Ever. Not in the history of time does it ever happen that I get distracted and forget something. I wonder. Villages. More landscape. I'm just thinking, does there happen to be something useful like a pillager outpost in this vicinity? I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. I was about to say, there's all sorts of not loading world. If there is, I'm going to have to be chased by a very, very long way. I think it might be easier just to relocate from Castle Gordonstein and re-up my Gordon quota. This world has some very, very surreal world gen. No. Nothing useful. Oh well, it was worth a look. And hey, it at least gets the world gen loaded. So we can see the absolute horror that is the hill that is encapsulating the Temple of Irony. This will look a lot better once there are things on top of it. You know, once it's capped off. Right, where was I going? Straight to heck in a handbasket. Oh. Excellent. I have 12. I can make 4 flower pots. I believe it's getting dark. This has a secondary advantage. Excuse me, don't mind me. I'm just walking on, walking over the top of you. While you're in bed, I can come in and steal my stair. That was almost easy as a means of recovery. Just wait for them to go to sleep and then sneak in and steal the blocks. What is it with me in landscapes that are ridiculously huge? Have a good meeting, Raven. Right, I should do the floors. I should get rid of some of the crud in my inventory. You don't. No. Yes. I should also put the Totem of Undying back in my inventory before I stuff up and end up dead by accident. Again. Never happens. Honest Gov. I'm perfect at Minecraft. I would never die to something stupid. Like failing, like gravity. Gravity isn't stupid, it's the law. Hey, Nanian. The concept of you arriving quietly seems a little bit odd, surprising. Out of context? Out of what? Out of context? Sus. Yes. Yes. Let's go with let's go with sus. Oh dear. Bad day is never a good thing. All I have to say is, welcome to stream. Madness is involved. The exterior world is only being looked at because I'm attempting to trap pillagers. Unfortunately, the pillagers seem to have recognized this and they're not turning up. Exercising in rage. Eesh. Seven of those is not enough. However, I have a lot of dark oak logs. 21 was the right number the first time. Right, if I do that, I can do this. 9 3s, 27. How many deaths today? So far, nil. Not even any of the not even villager deaths yet. As you can tell, I'm still in the process of building the villager. Did I just walk straight through a trapdoor? Oh well. Nope, that's the one that's already been built. Kind of impressed by that. I didn't think you could do that. I must have enabled no clip by accident. I was probably typing IDDQD before I noticed it. Oh no, IDDQD is God mode. ID clip. That's the one. I have no idea why I'm making the back walls of these pretty. The odds of anyone seeing these are, well, actually they've been increased by the decision to do hickory. Do hickory. Yes, Scots. The choice to do hickory. Available. Same way that I remembered IDDQD, it's built into the geek psyche. You cannot evolve. You cannot evolve beyond it. You cannot escape it. You cannot get past it. You are part of geek. Probably. we all know that my grip on. I found my off by one. I need 9 trap. I need what 9. There's your word bit as well. I need 9 stairs. I have 8. Ugh, I think everything. Yeah. I mean, this is an off by 1 on an off by 1 on an off by 1 on an off by 1 today. Given that these things are supposed to actually be taller, according to the design that I've been looking at. Except, I'm wondering if there's a. I'm wondering if I've made a mistake. No, I haven't. If the answer is not yes, the answer is very probably maybe. And if it's not probably maybe, then it's definitely something. Hey, Elcorn. Welcome to a day. I can't think of any better way of describing it. I am currently incapable of figuring out what I'm doing correctly. No splattage today. Not even from me dropping villagers yet. Although they may get dropped in a minute. We are reaching the point of yes. What's yes? There was no yes. Why yes? No yes. Wheaty breeding is not actually wheaty breeding anymore. There may have been an evil man overnight came in and stole all the wheat. It might possibly have been accidentally stolen. As you can see, somebody might have accidentally stolen all of the bread. And by bread, I mean wheat. There may also be a few... there may be a few spare pillagers. Villagers! Gain! Some of you may not survive the fall. Some of you may not come back from this task. All of you are just... I might have to turn off the breeder for a while. I'm starting to wonder how many there are. Thank you, Alcorn. There was a suggestion last week from PAX that elements could do with improving, and when I started tinkering, the first thing I did was basically rip away the entire design and decide I don't like this, and promptly rebuilt the whole lot. It's good that I can spleef myself. Do I have any moss? Yes. Spacebar jumps. Meh. For some reason, my next thought on that statement is going to be, yes. Remember, I turned into Tigger yesterday after I died. Bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun. The wonderful thing about Scotsman is, when he's dead, he's a Tigger. Am I feeling okay? I'm feeling fine. I'm wording worse than usual. I'm surprised. I word terrible at the best of times. Let's just assume that my ability to word is never close to reality. The little Steve in a box is to indicate what account you're seeing in the box. So, if I swap to this one, you get me in the box, at which point it's proof that the little box is my account. And if it's like this, it's the cam account, so he's holding up the camera. I decided to make it a little bit sort of useful and interactive. It was one of those, if I'm going to do something with this, I might as well actually have some fun with it. Besides, the whole thing's rigged through ridiculous amounts of technology that have the ability to do fun things like this. Bizarrely, the overlay for the picture-in-picture is actually coming from the video mixer. I spent a little bit of time really doing things the hard way. I believe the description that you're looking for there, Nanian, is nerd. It's been a long time since I've watched Revenge of the Nerds. Not a film that is family safe. In any way, shape, or form is Revenge of the Nerds family safe. I'm a nerd and I'm okay. I'm a Bruce and I'm okay. Right. Okay. Let's start thinking about bringing in some villagers. Look, they're... Gentlemen, would you mind going to sleep so that I can actually come in and replace your walls? I love the fact that I plan on redecorating while they sleep. there's something not quite right about that. Nothing new there. Let's see. I should probably pick up that water so that I can at least work around it for a minute. Words is hard. Right. Oh, I should probably get some beds. You know, I should also consider adjusting where I'm... My entire area here is based around the fact that I can't actually climb up walls properly. I'm still trying to decide if I want to actually go with pillagers stuck in... that have been neutered and stuck in here. Someone else, if you add them into the command, it's probably okay. I might have to lose a couple of the alternatives. I think we're at full limit for number of characters in the command, unfortunately. So it might lose one variant in the middle of it. But then again, a couple of the variants are very, very repetitive. And I don't mean the steam trunks. Hold on. If I need 9 beds, I need 20... I need exactly that amount of wool. Right. I do not have the inventory for this. No, I don't see the trunk being the one that goes anyway. Villagers are still absolutely petrified of disarmed pillagers. Which is why I'm very much considering using pillagers instead of zombies. Because it would probably be more fun and more on brand. I do not have a surplus. That surplus is deliberately trying to take into account the number of channel points that you lot have, so that the moment I start building barracks, they're going to end up being recruited. I forgot to do the walls in this one. One of these days, I will actually figure out what I'm doing for long enough to actually get things right. Today is probably not that day. I do hope that... impossible. Yes. Yeah, no, yeah. I'm not going to disagree with you, unfortunately. That's not what I wanted. Am I out of... No, I've just picked up everything I wanted. Let's put a couple of those in, like so. I love the way that even though this is going to be just a room full of 3 villagers for the rest of eternity, I'm still attempting to make it look pretty. I'm unable to save myself, am I? It's beyond... It is impossible for me to even consider building something that I don't attempt to make pretty. Are they asleep? Where are they? Gentlemen, look, I really, really need you to go to sleep so that I can redecorate around you. Pretty please? Pretty please with... Go to sleep? Great, now I've got Samuel L. Jackson going through my head. Go the bleep to sleep. I know it's still daytime. It's not quite daytime for long, though. We're into sort of short amount of time listings. Short amount. Look. Go there. Go to sleep. Soon, TM. Please look forward to it. Yes. Yes, I think, based on Pixel Rift's design, pillager in here with water, solid block over their head so that they're just about able to bounce up and down. They'll be able to see the villagers. I think I've got that at the right height. I'm kind of combined... Oh, excellent. Thank you, thank you. Right, don't mind me, I'm just going to break the walls, redesign the place a little bit. It's nothing. Don't worry. All will be perfectly fine when you wake up in the morning. There may be small amounts of chalk dust all over the floor, and somebody might have coughed up all over you whilst... just drop it. There we are. There we are. 20-minute days. I would probably go completely insane with 20-minute days. What do you think of the redecorated locations? You happy? If you're happy and you know it's been on your bed. If you're happy and you know it's been on your bed. If you're happy... It's the way he looked at me at the end there. It's like, dude, shut up. Okay. Alright. I feel this is now... I feel this is now getting a little bit silly. Sorry, sillier. I feel this is time for skydiving lessons. Right. You get a block of water. You get a block of water. You get a block of water. Yep. I did remember the water. I still don't know whether... Oh. I might have remembered the water, but I haven't remembered the minecarts. Go. There may be trouble ahead. Scotsman is going to land on his head. Or maybe not. Right. Going up. Hey ho, hey ho. Up to the ether we go. They're jostling for attention now. Look at them. Do we need to put a restriction on the number of villagers? Because they're getting a little... Are these going to... How many are there? Are they... At some point, these guys are going to become a little bit of a problem. Geronimo! He lived! Do we send the next one, or do we... It'll be fine. Let's send another one. Boing! Said Zebedee as he dropped a villager. Yep. And away we go! Third time's a charm. The interesting thing is the momentum of them bouncing into each other has sent one of them all the way up to his new home. Keep going. No, not that way. Go on. You were going in the right direction. Excellent. Stay there. Here on Villager Relocation Services, we take your perfectly healthy, happy villagers, and give them a new home, suitable for them not to be able to escape from. We guarantee that most of them will arrive. Probably. Nope. Wrong way. Look. I'm going to call you Frank at this rate. Frank, we're going to have words. You need to... You just need to move. Move in. Keep going. Go on. Get in there. Alright. I think the problem is that two of you are in the way. There. If you would be so kind. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I need you not to be stood here. It'd be nice if you weren't. No, no, no. There is a reason there is a half slab at your eye level. It is that you are in the way. Excuse me. Come on. Back up. No. When I say back up, I mean it. Look. No. Get back. Get back. Stay. God, I feel like I should get a whip and a chair. And none of you are allowed to suddenly decide that that needs to be clipped. Or quoted. Oh, hold on. This is the one that's slightly harder to... Right. Dang it, I'm out of track. Let's see who's old enough to remember the quote. Not this time. That one actually goes past me, I think. Oh, no, I don't need that one. Okay. We need 3 more villagers. I need 3 more contestants for Skydiving Anonymous. Oh, that! Yes. Okay, now I have context, I remember it. Okay, I need 3 more contestants in skydiving and minecarts. Geronimo! We have our first success. Here at Villager Relocations, we really take our time to ensure that your villagers will skydive quite happily. If you or any of your villagers are not comfortable with the overhandling, whoops. Tough luck. Yes, exactly. Get in there. Come on. Up, see Daisy. Right. Stay. I wonder if I put a half slab here. At what point do they actually start dying? Because I'm wondering if I can. Right. Congratulations, you have just become a science experiment to see whether or not you asphyxiate as you pass through a half slab. If you consent to this, just nod and stay in the minecart. We thank you for your assistance. The problem here is, I'm suffering from a problem, an inability to get in now. Right. We thank you for your assistance. Interesting. When there's a piece of rail there, I can't get in. When there isn't a piece of rail there, I can't get in. I'm noticing a problem here. Right. Thank you. Stay. Where's victim number? Sorry. Homeowner, happy Airbnb willing entrant number 3. Come on, keep going. There are days like this that I really remember just how much a minecart with a with a furnace in it is actually a useful thing sometimes. Oh dear. Get in there. Sir, you appear to be a little bit, stuck. Did I not put the... I never put the track back down. Get in there. Thank you. Ah, excellent. You appear to be trying to get to sleep. We thank you for this. Go on, take your bed. Thank you. As a result of this makes this bit a little bit easier, and guess what? I'm going to actually just not sleep for a while. This is probably a bad idea, but if I don't sleep, I can relocate the third set easier. They'll want to get into bed quicker. Yes, that too. Oh, that said... Oh, I was about to say... That said, it appears to be raining. It's not. It's just water coming from the area above me. That's going to be a mistake. Right. Okay. Let's see if we can get our third batch of willing skydiving experts into bed. That didn't sound wrong. I'm giving them a perfectly good Airbnb. All mod cons. Going down. 3 for 3. Geronimo! Excellent. Oh, yes, this side has been watered, so it's so much easier to get back down if I do that. Gentlemen, no, excuse me, you're going the wrong way. Hey-ho, hi-ho, off to... Wait a minute. Oh, there you are. No, no, am I not going in that direction? Here. I gotta give you a shove. You go in this direction. Get up there. Come on. Right. Get in. Have a bed. Larry. Larry. Look, excuse me, sir. It's dark. It's very dark outside. I need you to take a bed. I bet you're fixated on mine, aren't you? Right. Come on. Would you mind going to sleep? I did say that, didn't I? Stay on, swearing at villagers. Ah, excellent. You. Ah, number 2 went to bed immediately. Right. Sir, I need you to go to bed. Immediately. After I let you out of this little metal transport cart in which you've just attempted skydiving for the very first time. I know you're excited. I know that you're going to be excited as a result of the skydiving, but I do need you to go to sleep. Please? Sleep? Sleep's good. Sleep is good. You know, there's a perfectly good bed right there. Just there. It's like 2 feet from you. It's not even that. You stood on it virtually. Hey, what are the odds that you're obsessed by my bed? Come on. Excuse me. Sir. There's a perfectly good bed right at your feet. Sir. Are you too excited because... Finally. You see, this is what happens when you take your villagers skydiving. They get overly excited and just don't want to go to bed until they suddenly just run out of energy and need to sleep. There we are. 12 villagers, all relocated into nice, happy little fun cupboards. Happy little fun cupboards. I'm not entirely convinced I'm understanding this train of thought. But, do we happen to have anything in the way of pillagers up here? No, of course not. Why would we have anything useful like a pillager? I mean, really? Who do I have to kill to get some pillagers to attack me? given the number of 10. 10 is per floor, Nanian. Oh, sorry. No, there's only 2 more levels, thankfully. I am not making a... I'm not sure I could fit 10 more in. I mean, we're at Y level 44. So we go down to minus 65. So we've got 100 floors, 100 meters. And you have to leave about 20 meters between blocks. I don't think you could do 10 if you went from bedrock to world height. If it's 24 between units, or if a unit is 24, you can get 4 units per 100. It's 230, so you can get 8 units. No, you could get 10 in world height. So 24 more free-falling villagers, yes. No, the 24 per floor is block height. I'm doing the maths and working out that you could actually probably get 10 floors between 0 and world height. Oh, sorry, between bedrock and world height. You would be left with a very, very tall tower, though. And an awful lot of iron being generated at a ridiculous pace. I'm not sure even I could make a tower that thin, that skinny. Kind of like the one at the end of the Talos Principle. Yeah, I'm not sure I could make it look good though. And we all know that if I can't make something look good, I'm not really going to attempt it. I'd try. I really would. I just think I would probably end up burning myself out trying to actually come up with ways of building the exact same thing a dozen different ways. Spawn rules and distance from player movement and despawn. That would only I'm trying to remember. Is simulation distance vertical as well? Do a floor, go to a whole new city, come back. Yes. I'm starting to think that may actually be what we do with this anyway. I think once we've done this floor and sorted out, you know, some of the things like spawning and checking it and so forth, I might actually not build the entirety of the Temple of Irony. We might actually just build one level of the Temple of Irony, then go back and do some barracks blocks, and then come back and do another section. For the sole and simple reason, I'm not sure that I could build 12 units of this without going insane, given the amount of detailing that I'm going to try and put in. And for those who are about to say it, yes, I know. Going is probably relative. Like I said, it's healthier to take a step back. Have you? I'm not good at this whole healthy thing. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get a block. You get a block. You get blocked. And you get removed because you're wrong. Still, at least I'm not going as completely insane. As completely insane as Green is currently attempting to claim he is with all of his fishing. That man has aged. Fishing has gotten to him. Let's see. I need actually way more blocks than I brought out. I am not paying attention properly because I forgot to take into account that I need to do some of these. Hold on. That's not right. Have I got this wrong? Yes. Yes, I have. That's an off by 1 error. And that's me in it. Yep. Yep. It is definitely an OBO. I seem to be making quite a lot of those today. That's polished. Where's the cobble? There it is. Wow. Wow. Just wow. That's a shovel. Why am I down here? Well, that's the wrong way up. Right. I'm not saying a word on the grounds of not being sure how I'm getting back up to my building site. Scaffolding. Scaffolding works. Scaffolding is usually the answer. If you or anyone else is confused, congratulations. Scaffolding may be the answer for you. Please dial 1-800. Ah! Nope. Why is it only Wednesday tomorrow? Why, I mean, it feels like it should be at least Thursday or Friday by tomorrow. I'm not saying this week has felt very long, but this week has felt very long. That's not a helpful direction for that to be going. Get ready for the weekend already. Yep. Oh, that reminds me. I should probably start saying this now. There will be no stream Friday next. So, not the current Friday, but the Friday of the 23rd. There will be no stream on the 23rd. This is a planned outage of stream. Planned outage of stream. There's a phrase in there. Next week's Friday, yes. This is a planned interruption in services. I will be elsewhere playing with Lego. No. Tor. Have you been taking lessons from cats? That sounds very much like a sort of a cat statement. Okay. No, because otherwise you'd be telling me to... Of course. Should have known. Should have known. That one's still not done. Oh, it's dark on the surface. That's not helping either. Okay. I briefly saw the totem out of the corner of my eye and thought that it was a zombie that was about to attack. Why are there 2 holes in my world? That's not right. That's yeah. Point. There's like another 4 here. Okay, let's swap to being only able to see me in the camera count corner and do a quick sort of rotation around this. This doesn't look too bad. I mean, it needs an awful lot of decoration, and I still need to work out how I'm going to get our scarers in. I also really would like to know what distance a pillager can scare at. Because if... Oh, there's a piece of scaffolding there. Because I'm wondering if I could actually have the pillager over here. At this location. And actually have them in a little booth opposite, almost. Rather than have them in the middle of the walkway, have them in a booth. Because if I can put a pillager here and have them scare these guys, then it's whoops. You know what? We may end up having a it's not going anywhere, it's not all scary. If it's moving at Mach 1 in my direction, it's scary long before I can see it. Well, yes, that too. I'm wondering if I might end up grabbing a world download tonight, and we might have a bit of a science stream tomorrow. In a totally offline world, so that we don't have to actually wrangle pillagers. Yes, there may be science ahead. But while there's moonlight and things to build, and pretties and stuff, there may be science ahead. There may be science ahead. But while there's pretties and... No science. Sorry, Nanian. I haven't gotten round to something like that either. I know I'm seriously lacking in fun commands. What am I doing in your head? I haven't paid rent in your head. Right, I need a whole heap of spruce slabs. Ah. No, you. Right, let's quickly go around the outside. You see, the problem with paying rent is it's basically paying somebody else to look after a house that you never can own. Which is why I hate it. Oof. That's gross. I'm also thinking I need to work out how to put some light sources on the outside of this just to make it more interesting, and maybe some interesting decoration down the sides. Oh no, I meant to make those. The etc. The etc. Yes. Have no money due to rent or no money due to mortgage. The lesser of two vehicles has not been picking. Well, yes. In my case, I had no choice. I had been going with the eminently. I can almost say that word. It's almost a tongue twister, that one. The eminently sensible one of paying a small amount of rent to my parents, who then moved. Highly unfair of them. So they tossed me out. Chucked me out. Said, nope, yeah, gotta go and pay a mortgage. We're not looking after you anymore. And I'm like, but Mom, Dad. Ooh. Wow. That's a burn. And then the Great Depression came on, and it was 1945, and we had to deal with the... No, oh, yeah. Never ever have to deal with a burning thatch roof. You hear about them on the news every so often, and every time you see a house with a thatch roof on fire, it's got like 17 fire trucks parked around it and a dozen fire crews, because basically there's no way of putting out a burning thatch fire without a trillion tons of water. I appear to have run out of wheaty dirt slabs already. That didn't take long. But then again, this is a 4 wide corridor around a 40-odd. Be like me using Wandering Traders as the roof. It's literally just 100% yes. I think this is a 43 wide diameter corridor. So, yeah. Paying for a mortgage can be like 4 times cheaper than renting. It's way more difficult to get a mortgage than it is. Yeah, that sounds about right. And that equally sounds right for OK. I really wish we had packed mud slabs. Dear Mojang, packed mud slabs. Yours sincerely, Scotsman. Or for Fananian, dear Mojang, wheaty dirt slabs. Yikes. Oh. Oh no! They're coming to take me away! I've been talking about thatch. They're worried it's Thatcher that I'm talking about. Why is there a two-piece... Oh, that was... Like, why is there a 2-tall piece of scaffolding just here? Woof. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's put there, and this one goes on this wall. Eventually we'll have a working corridor. What is a working corridor, Scots? Yes, I am planning on replacing the walls. I'm planning on putting pillars in. I'm also planning on chopping out more of this so that it actually becomes possible to see through them. This is going to be effectively stuff. Nannian. When has my level of decoration ever not been defined as a lot of work? Case in point, the caldera. Second case in point, the caldera itself. I would never ever indicate that my tendencies to build. Oh look, giant pit of lava. I might need that in a minute. Also, we appear to be over the top of a mine shaft. Is that a mine shaft? Yes, that's a mine shaft. Okay. For a minute I thought we were over the top of a stronghold. That would have been a little bit more disturbing. But only a little. That was deep, yes. I would have laughed if we'd been over the top of a stronghold. Where am I? That's an incomplete section of floor. That's there so I can get... Honestly, there's no point in that being there because you can't jump up 1.5 blocks, Scots. Where's my half slabs? There they are. I think if I'd discovered that we'd been over the top of a stronghold, I would have probably A, wept, and then B, decided that we were going to have to upgrade the stronghold. At least it's not a deep dark. If it had been a deep dark, I would have just wept. And then tried to figure out if we could actually farm skulk from all of this. Or wardens. Nope, you're wrong. Give me that back. And then wept again because you'd have to upgrade the stronghold. Only if it was a deep dark... could you imagine if a deep dark actually had a stronghold next to it? Then I would have to actually upgrade the deep dark and the stronghold. And then I would really be... Really be weeping. Really be... Now I'm wondering. That one links in. That one links in. That one doesn't, but I reckon we can probably put a little bit of a corridor in. And that one doesn't, but interestingly I have... Okay. I reckon I can turn these water spouts into elevators between floors. And have them embedded into pillars. Which don't exist yet. But hey, why would I ever make things easy for myself? I think one thing I do want to do is empty my inventory. And then take out another layer of floor here. Maybe 2. You go in there. And you go in here. No, not you. You. my lighting chest. You are my sunshine. Occasional bouts of sudden darkness. It's only dark in my soul. And only because I haven't worked out how to kill everything. Sorry. Wait, what? Oh, fiddlesticks. I don't want to have to move all of that scaffolding yet. So I'm going to ignore it. Excuse me while I get some wine with that cheese. Or is it cheese with that wine? The other thing I have been pondering is, occasionally, if I get round to perhaps producing a few more cinematic videos, this music reminded me, what I might do is occasionally have the cinematics running in the corner, in the picture-in-picture, and instead of having either the Scotsman or the camera identifying what's playing, I might have something else. Just to give you nice pretties as a thing in the corner to occasionally stare at and be unable to see because it's tiny. But hey, it's tiny and at least reasonably useful. Actually, I was trying to keep this on the surface to look for roving bands of Gordonite. And we haven't had any. I'm highly depressed by that. Where am I going to find Gordonite? I can see myself having to import it at this rate. Fresh imported Gordonite. I wonder if there's EU sanctions on transporting of Gordonite. If you or anyone else have been found transporting Gordonite across state lines... State lines? International borders. Right, that brings that to level with that. I'm thinking I am going to want to... Let's see. We're going to have iron golems coming off of here, along here, down here, and then dropping into a pit here. I'm tempted to make this at least one lower, and then the pit several more. At which point I can probably fill in some of this, because I don't think it's... I think it's too deep, if anything. Right, so if we had it, say, at this height... out to, say... 7. 7, you say? You see, the interesting thing is that's 4, 5, 6, 7. So the zombie has to be here. So the zombie can't be any further and still frighten the villagers. So if the pillager is 3 more, we can put him into a cupboard here. I definitely think there's going to be a science stream to decide whether or not we put them into an antechamber or into a hole in the wall. Today on, trying to figure out how to do things with zombies and pillagers. I really shouldn't remove all of this, I've just realised. Otherwise, I'm going to find it impossible to get back up to my bed. That was a fortune pickaxe, Scots. Why did you just use a fortune pickaxe? Why did you use a fortune pickaxe, Scots? Also, I've just removed all the stone blocks that allow me to get up to the escape path. And by escape path, I mean the way up. I can define things in English. I choose not to. It's way too late in the evening for me to be thinking in English. I spend all of my days thinking in English. Usually very complicated English. Apparently it's getting dark again. The interesting thing is, it gives you an idea of just how deep this pit is. 10 might work, actually. 8 diagonal definitely does. Interesting. 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 Continuing with the statement, it just goes to show how deep this pit is. There's nothing spawning on the surface. I am below the distance for spawning rules. Below the distance for spawn. Well, I mean, it's English. Not very useful English, but it's still English. Thank you for looking, though, Raven. I should say thank you. I still think that there will be a short element of science tomorrow. But this will give us certainly something to tinker with. What I'm doing at the moment is basically trying to clear enough that we can when we do have a science stream, we'll have an area to drop the iron golems so that they actually end up in a death pit. Whoops. Not a death... If you're dropping iron golems into a death pit, is that death metal? Dang it, Raven! Which of us is sharing the brain cell? Almost in sync as well. That's just worrying. You typed it before I said it. Yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you'd pressed enter. Hello, gentlemen. Right. Let's see. Here. Okay, let's see. Assuming that they're not going to be a little bit too unhappy, I reckon we can get away with just a death pit that's, what, 3 deep? Why have I got... Oh yes, nether brick. Hold on. Oh. Let's see. 39, 39. 3 or 4? What do we think? 4? I'm looking at this and thinking what's going to look good once we actually, you know, start putting in things. I am so good at these words. Oh, really? Where's the middle? There it is. Yes, Elkhorn. After yesterday's stupidity, I have a safety blanket, particularly since I'm going to be playing with iron golems shortly, which might end up causing me a large amount of pain because iron golems. Let's make it. Let's go with 4. That way they at least properly disappear. I needed a security blanket. I needed a blankie. Whoops. No, not that block. And I've done it again. And again. Apparently, there are very good reasons for why I need safety. It's because I can't actually mine for toffee. But then again, this is Minecraft. You cannot mine for toffee. Toffee is not a thing that you can mine for. Hello. No, that's not the side I'm looking for. Where's the exit? I need to go to the surface. Aha, here it is. Going up. He goes up to the up, then goes splat-titty splat splat. Nope, no splat. Okay, and then we add the... Ooh, I appear to be out of andesite storage. And granite storage. I'm going to take that for granite. But I'm not out of diorite. So what I might do is take a row of diorite out. Why am I doing this by hand? There we are. If I do that, I can put another... most of a row of granite in and stick a couple more andesite in just for... Hello, I'm sorry, we're not open. There's no service. See, this is the thing that annoys me. I lost an entire half chest of cobble as a result of that creeper explosion that took out these chests. I need to possibly consider moving Well, I need to move this storage anyway at some point if I'm going to actually build the Temple of Irony surface element. The Temple of Irony surface element. Soon, TM, yes. I mean, this is going to be probably the easiest bit, because I don't have to dig everything out to build it. Why did I pick up half a stack of cobble? Going down. Okay. I may have to move my shulker monster, because I'd like to start decorating this middle bit, or rather removing parts of this middle bit. And actually I wonder, what if we were to have a sort of arching down segment here? So sort of, actually, let's get a couple more. None of those are accurate. Let's take out those 3. And then we go, so that's 3, 2, 2, if we do that, that's nice, but I think I would need to, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need to make this pit deeper. Like 3 or 4 more blocks deeper. I hate it. I hate it. I like it. I hate it. Simultaneously. That's not the... That's not the... That's the... Let's just use these for the moment. So what I'm thinking is... bring these... No. Vertically downwards. And have them... just arch down into this. By arch down, I mean just go vertically straight down into it. And then have another couple here. And another couple here. And then one there. So that probably needs to be about that many. And one there. And that needs to be that many. And then what we'll probably do is take out the wrong pick. Congratulations. Still using the wrong pick, but oh well. Let's sleep. Do I have any ladders? 1. 1 is not a useful number of ladders. 1 is not, do I have some? 1 is, I have a ladder. Take me to your ladder. Oh, fiddlesticks. I'm still using the wrong... Bleeping bleepity bleep bleep bleep. Why is there so much iron? This is not iron, Scots. This is copper. You know, those things that they're going to send after you for random destruction of of property at this rate. Yes. Yes. I need to get out of here. That works for the moment. So if we were to decorate this, something like that. Ooh. Okay, that might be a useful email in a minute to read after stream. I think AWS have just gotten back to me with an answer to a problem. Or at least they'll probably tell me we don't know the answer. Thank you for talking to AWS. I quite like that. I mean, if you think about it, this opens up the center. I'm going to take out the middle, obviously. It's just kind of hard to take out the middle when it's got my Shulker monster on it. I'm trying to transfer a domain, Nanian, and the emails allowing me to confirm the transfer have not been turning up. Which is very much one of those. That's helpful. Oh, okay. And the email is basically, I've reached out to our team. I'll get back to you. Thanks. I mean, it at least tells me that I am. Where are we? 3 out. 3 out. There. I'm not being completely ignored. It just means that I'm still waiting. That feels like one of those. We have to respond in like 7 hours sort of thing, and it's been 6. So here, have a response that doesn't tell you anything, but resets the timer. Oh god, yeah. I'm trying to move it. The thing is, I'm trying to move a domain, therefore I have actually paid for the activity. So at some point, somebody is going to have to... That's not the right... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3... Not same. Something is not same. Why not same? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 here. Why not same? One, 2, 3. 2 back from there. 1, 2. What? Why? Oh, fiddle. Bleep, 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 smeging bleep and a bleep. There. That's accurate now. Multiple... Yes, exactly. Available now. All the OBOs. Alright. 3, and then we cut in. 1, 2, 3... I'm trying to work out a shape here. 1 and 1. Wait, what? No, hold on. 2, 2, 1, 1. 2, 2, 1, 1. And then this goes down by... I think I've got that. What am I being clipped for now? I'm not sure I deserve a clipping. Not entirely convinced I know what I'm being clipped for. Oh, bleep, bleep. Yes, but I do try to stay at least family friendly most of the time. Is there a reason why I left a single block at the bottom? I don't think so. So I can take that out. Okay, I'll accept that. Right. 1, 2, 3. I thought it was funny the other day. I was in a world with somebody who was streaming, and they had the After Dark, this is a mature audience, flag on, and yet several of us were still self-censoring. It was hilarious. What? Oh, no, that's right. Okay, so it's 2, 2, 1, 1. 2, 2, 1, 1. There. And let's put some light on this so that we don't end up with things attempting to spawn in the pits of heck. And then this goes... there. And then that. Like so. I like the way that once I've done one or two of these and I've got it mostly right, I can actually just redo them fairly quickly. I just wish that I could do that with, you know, some sort of useful activity instead of just large amounts of mining in Minecraft. I don't have enough ladders to be able to finish or to get myself out of that pit if I finish it. I have more sticks. Woohoo! I can stick it to the man. Sticking it to the man. You know what? Let's start relocating the shulker monster. I don't have enough inventory space to relocate the shulker monster. Right, let's finish digging this section of pit, and then we'll relocate the shulker monster, and then we'll go crazy. And that's going to need... I've missed something. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3 here. Three, 1, 2, 3. I need to light this place up. Like so. And where's my ladders? So that I can get out of this pit that I've just dropped myself into. 1, 2, 3 here. Here, and then we can start with prettification. Just assume I can actually place these blocks in the right place. Okay. That's gonna look pretty cool, I think. I need to be able to get up. Nope, that didn't work. That's better. No, you are not the chest I'm looking for. Right, let's... no, you are definitely not the place that goes. I'm going to turn one of these into stone brick. And stick it into here. Why do I have raw copper in my inventory? I know it's because... Oh, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Minerals. I have too much raw copper. One of these days, I should start smelting down the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half, 5.5, 5 3/4 stacks of raw copper that I have, and that's not including the ores, because that's just awesome. I love the fact that I left out the chest for putting those into, and then didn't put them into it. 10 out of 10 for accuracy, Scots. Minus 5 million for being able to actually even think in a straight line. Actually, let's... 1, 2, 3. Let's move the Shulker monster into the corridors of power. You never know, they might start teleporting people out of there if they're Shulkers. Oddly enough, I can't even park straight. Well, I mean, I can't think straight, so... the difference between thinking straight and parking straight is not a huge amount of difference, I suspect. Both require you to be able to think. Thinking is not one of my strong points, apparently. Ow! I missed! I missed! What's you? You're my lighting chest. And that's my silk touch pick, so I can pick up that without breaking it. You can go there. You can go here. I should take this back out, and then I can get myself a chest. And put it here. That was a stupid place to put that. Oh, that reminds me. I think the latest experimental update to Minecraft does something incredibly useful. It stops hoppers attempting to access a block above them anymore. I need to read up on the specifics of this, but it basically means that there's no longer any need for sticking a composter over the top of a hopper to nullify its impact on the world. It'll still pick up if it's open or if it's a non-full slab. I think I just answered that statement, Tor. If it's a full solid block, they won't, but if it's anything other than a full solid block, they still will. So entities, anything, that's the one. They're getting rid of the check on tick. Or a lot of it. It'll break a few things for people, I'm sure. But it'll also be massively good at improving performance, I suspect. I could explain it, Nanian, but I don't understand it myself. So, it would probably still be broken. And now we can take away this chest. Wait, you can brain? How did you manage to get one of those? Where did that upgrade came from? Where do they keep? I would have to look it up for you, Tor. I know that it's in the Spawn Chunks chat Discord, which is always very useful. Actually, I happen to have that to hand if this mouse starts working. Spawn Chunks snapshot chat. Oh, no, apparently it's not. Where is it? Must have been in Spawn Town. SOX anxiety pill, 2 hours of rage, exercising shoulders equals no ability to brain. Brain? Nope. I've lost it. I can't find it. I will have to find it later. The patch notes for experimental are generally in the same patch notes as everything else, though. Of course. Let me just... There we are. Do, 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 do. Ah, that's the one. I think that's the one you're looking for, Tor. I know it says bedrock, but I think they've basically been getting a lot better at flattening these nowadays. That also has information about the updates to the breeze, which is going to be very interesting. I think the breeze is going to be one of those things that is going to possibly be quite controversial. The breeze is the new mob that they're introducing with trial chambers that blows you around. Really? Why did I put that at that height? You're way late on those, Tor. I'm not going to get any pillagers, so let's move the camera count to somewhere useful. So that you can see what this is starting to look like. Ooh, yes. This is starting to feel like it's the shape I'm looking for. Yes, I like this. Really? Okay, I take it back. Right, one. Let's put it down there, because then we can actually just run this down to the end of the... Yes, Nanian? What, really? Oh, goodness. How did that happen? That's not fair. Why is it pretties o'clock already? I demand a refund. I'm pretty sure somebody's stolen some time from me. Because I refuse to do 3-hour streams. I mean, yes. It's low on herbs? What does herbs have to do with it? I would be confused. I'm also thinking that the layout of this isn't mapping. Something's not right here. Oh. Tor. That's terrible. I might go for about 3 minutes longer, because I am in dire need of working out what I've just stuffed up. Ah. There we are. That was where the scuff was. Yep. Right. I need... let's grab some of this. And you. This is going to be a few minutes longer. I'll dig it out. I've seen it somewhere. Once I do find it, I will post it to my Discord. Right, come here. That's better. That's better. I will do, Tor. And I'm out of blocks again. Right, fine. Smeg it. I'm not going to be able to finish this. This feels like a good point to go to pretties mode and see what this looks like. Because this has been an interesting large amount of build today. So, let's just go solidly over to the cam account and... Ooh. Okay, that's starting to look really cool. I mean, this is definitely going to be moody because it's going to be deep underground. The God Rays will be disappearing because this will be buried eventually. Probably. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to completely bury it or if there's going to be towers above the 4 edge pieces that might have open tops. We will have to see. Hey, Nuska, your timing is interesting. Oh, really? Why have I missed those? Oh well, I will have to fix that. That's starting to look cool. There will be lanterns at the end of the water streams as well. Hail Hydrate. I will probably hang the lanterns under the water streams at the end, I think. Right, and a hydrate. I've done a hydrate and a stretch. Ooh. Fix it, fix it. What am I fixing? I'm not fixing anything today. I have to stop. There will be fixes tomorrow, and there will be science tomorrow to work out whether or not we can stick pillagers in and make them useful. Have to is such a strong term. Yes. I will be fixing it tomorrow because this is starting to go in the direction of looking really quite pretty now. Don't stop that. Elkhorn! You're going in the direction of Narnia in here. While I do appreciate it, I do need to stop. I have reached the point at which I do stop. And so, I'm going to say, if we go for 3 hours, Friday through Thursday, you haven't lost any stream time. You lot are incorrigible. You lot are incorrigible, and you don't need any encouraging. Right. Your logic is impeccable. Yes. The chickens can't find it to peck at it. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time of 2.5 hours previously to now, which is when I will do things, because it's a 2.5 hour stream, honest gov, where we will be continuing with building out the Temple of Irony on the lowest floors. I hope everyone has a fantastic time zone. I hope everyone has a great evening. It is, as always, amazing having you here, and thank you. And I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.